The sweetest victory. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk to you and define what the sweetest victory is. Then after we talk about what the sweetest victory is, we're going to tell you how you can achieve the sweetest victory. Then I'm going to talk to you about my sweetest victory. Because ultimately, when it's said and done, having our recognition, our graduation ceremony, and we're celebrating all the results that you all have achieved in the next 90 days, we want you all to know that you have made and that you're on the journey towards achieving your sweetest victory. Alright, does that make sense? Okay, perfect. But let me tell you what the sweetest victory is. The sweetest victory is simply this: overcoming the greatest challenge in your life. The sweetest victory is nothing more than overcoming the greatest challenge in your life. For me, my sweetest victory was overcoming childhood obesity. Growing up until I was about age 5, I was good. So when I was little, my uncles would always bring their friends around, and I don't know if it was just me, but I thought that their lady friends were just so beautiful. I thought, you know, they just, everything about them, I just seemed to go crazy. But I was so bold. I'll never forget this. I'll never forget this. We were somewhere, and one of my cousins, her friend was there. You know how you have your dashboard on your car where you look at the odometer and your gasoline and everything like that? She had a picture of her boyfriend in there. So that way, every time she's driving, she could look down and see all this cute. This is what I told her. I said, listen. I said, look, you need to take this picture down and put my picture in. You drive because you my girl for being in. I was just a little piece of something when I was little. I don't know where I got it from, but that was me. And that went on for a couple of years. First grade, maybe beginning of second grade. Everything was good. Alright? But what happened was this. Being in an African American family, one thing they love to do, what you love to do is cook and eat. Everybody say cook and eat. Cook and eat. And that's what we did. So, cooking and eating. Every time we got together, every time we went somewhere, cooking and eating. And the food was good. Because the food was so good, everybody would try to, matter of fact, get more than what they needed. They wouldn't be hungry more than they would keep eating. And it would be all the foods and then desserts and everything. And I think those habits as well. And so what happens when you keep eating, but you're not exercising? Or it's hot outside, so I don't want to go outside. I want to stay inside and watch cartoons. I want to stay inside in the air conditioning. And I just want to relax. I don't want to go outside. Or it's raining and I don't want to get wet and cold and sick. Whatever excuse I can make, I just want to stay inside. I don't want to go out. So when you keep eating, and you don't have any physical activity, well, it's only one thing that's going to happen. You're going to begin to pick up weight. And that's what I did. I began to pick up weight very, very quickly. I mean, from the second to the third grade, I remember it got really, really bad. I often call you fat whale, blubbery butt, I would get picked on because I was the big guy and it wasn't fun. For some reason, I always had to be the source of all the laughs for the day. Everybody would crack their jokes and say, hey, Amy, she was hungry this morning, and they would really, really say some mean and hurtful things. And sometimes I'll try to do the best I could to hold back and not let it get to me. Sometimes, I would when it would be time for recess, I wouldn't want to go out. I would stay in the classroom and do homework, or I would just go to the bathroom so I wouldn't have to go with everybody else. Because I didn't like that. Imagine that. Imagine every day. You go home, you eat good, your family, they love you. You go to school, you're walking into hell. You already know what's going to happen. So I take matters into my own hands at the time. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. The one thing that made me happy was also the thing that caused me the most pain. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever been in that situation, but trust me, it's not fun. It's not fun. I lived that day in and day out, just for years and years. But finally one day I started thinking to myself, I said, why am I allowing this to happen? Why am I sitting here just not trying to pick fun at me? Why am I sitting here just not going to be able to enjoy life? I want my future to be different. Because remember I told you I started talking about how I had so much fun when I was a little kid. When I used to go and flirt with the girls and they give me kisses and all that kind of stuff. Well, when I was big, I was going away. All that attention went away. They were nowhere to be found. Who could connect what I was doing for me? All I saw was the cool people telling me I would never be in the cool crowd, saying, oh, you'll never be one of us. Saying, you know, you gotta go hang out with those losers over there and just all kind of new stuff. All I really wanted was to be accepted. All I really wanted was people to like me. All I really wanted was to have a girlfriend. Just to be like, to be a regular guy and to be normal like average people. So what I decided was, if at one point in my life I had that, but I lost it, then I can make a change. I can go back and get it myself. So what I did, I said, you know what, Amos? What is that you really want? You want to be cool? You want to be part of any crowd? You want people to like you? And then I asked another question. I said, what is your biggest challenge? What is keeping you from having that reality? And I said, it's my weight. My weight is the biggest challenge. This is my job in the 6th grade. I said, well, this is what I want to do. I'm getting ready to go to middle school and high school on the horizon. I know there's going to be a bunch of cute girls in high school. So what I can do is, I'm going to take these next 2 years and I'm going to lose all the weight. I'm going to get skinny. I'm going to be at a place where if I go swimming at a pool, I don't have to swim my shirt off. And you know what? I was successful. So I changed my diet. I stopped eating all the bad foods, and I picked up eating the good foods. That was the first thing I did. The next thing I did after I stopped eating all the bad foods, I said, I have to start exercising. I have to start being physically active. I have to do something. I said, I don't have access to a gym, and I'm not the best basketball player, but what I can do sit-ups and push-ups. And I can go run and jog. So what I did was, I set myself up on a regimen of doing 500 sit-ups and 500 push-ups a day. I didn't start off like that before. I could barely do it. It was hard. I had to, really try. Eventually, I was able to go and do a full set. I said all that to say this: the sweetest victory for me came when I changed how I thought about myself. I decided that I no longer was going to accept what people told me. I don't know about you all, but when I was a little used to say the saying that sticks and stones may break my bones, but who can finish that? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. I think that's a lot because the words did hurt me. The words hurt me deep, very, very deep. They caused me so much pain that I was able to start to know that until I was an adult. But that is not for making my sweetest victory.